3. Let's try our luck. Humidifier. Whenever we rest our max HP by 5. So that means if I grab that, I should be taking on a lot of elites, right? Okay, could try that. Elite number 1. That's 2, that's 3. That's 2, that's 2. So we cannot take more than 3 elites this act. Okay, let's go. I wanna try it. I didn't take a look at the number of rest sites that we had available though. Maybe I ought to do that. Go. That's a lot of HP for a floor 2 monster. Not that it doesn't do much. 70. Maybe I could interest you in dying. Dagger throw or dagger spray. Have to do something with daggers, that's for sure. I'll go for dagger throw. Chosen cheese is insanely good. Also synergizes well with what we are trying to do. Upgrade a card in your deck or transform a card in your deck. Let's go with bullet time. Really? That's like a curse? That's pretty bad, by the way. That is really bad. Okay. Wow, bullet time. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Very nice. Maybe I should have gone with you. Upgrade, really. Sly. 4 poison. Blade dance. Or backflip. I'll go blade dance, I guess, for some damage. Let's go for our first elite. Okay, that's not a one that we like. Okay, so we can actually use bullet time to our benefit here. When we can use the slow debuff to our advantage. Yeah, and even then we couldn't do anything, right? 37 HP barely. That was a mistake. I missed a little bit of damage. I mean, this doesn't look good. The HP is insane here, sadly. So how does this fella die? I'm gonna take a lot of damage. This guy is quite the ender of France. I mean, I just don't have enough damage. I'm dead, I think. Yeah. I didn't have a single potion. Yeah, I'm doing again order. And there we are. I believe I am kind of $30. Wow, that's a run. I mean, how? What's the idea with expecting me to deal 127 damage by floor 6? I don't want to play that. Let me play the Regent last. Gee, I already lost. Neos Fury. Who's this? It's the Claw Clasp. Well, it's not very bad. Okay. Go to a million elites. I'll go this risky approach and try my luck. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, that's kind of the same with block, right? Doesn't really matter. With the difference of making Unleash better. Someone making the Unleash better, okay? So that. Oh, I immediately died with a silent, eh? Okay, I like that. 13 damage for 1 is pretty great. I didn't have lethal, right? Because of the small thingy. High 5. Whoa. Would that be nice? Okay. Seance. So, who's dealing the damage here? That's an Osti, that's an Osti. That's us. So I've got 2 attacks that make Osti deal damage. Shall I go with this? It's a bit lame, but the Osti approach. We are going to do quite a few elites. Again, the cheese. I mean, the cheese is very nice, but the game just didn't allow us to scale. Alright. Is that lethal? I believe it is. Okay, now do we want to... It's a very bad hand that we are expecting to draw here. Do I wanna, help Osti, or do I wanna do a strike here? I wanna try and build an Osti here. Let's see what our next draw is. We will be drawing 1 card from our old draw pile, which is that, sadly. Okay. Can I not draw like absolute garbage? Okay. Well, that was I think okay-ish 11, you say. 11. And the guy is on 12 HP. That's always a nice thing to happen. I took one, but I wish I didn't. Pantograph is nice. End of days. Interesting. So yeah, that is a good card to make doom work, but seance. Let's try it. I'm not very certain. I'm hoping that this would help us. Okay, 16 to my face, which I can do quite literally nothing about. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted in life. We are kind of doing decent damage though. 50 on turn 1. Yep. In my face, sir. Oh, he survives. At least that's that. Nice. Okay, that should. Alright. Right hand. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, return this from your hand. I mean, let me try it. Okay, so we have. Okay, I will try healing because that's the. Okay. Oh, that's not a very good one, is it? Oh, I wish we could have bought that. Hosty shenanigans? Oh, calcify. That's interesting. Let me see. That's 1 hosty attack. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5 hosty attacks. So I can. So I like all 3 of these. But I have enough gold for 1 only. Right? I'll go for it. Not sure. We kind of want to use our potions this turn. So we can do 2 events. Well, at the end of the fight, we do get 1 HP, right? Thanks to the cheese. We should, I think. Oh my god, this guy again. Does he kill me again? I feel like there is a pretty good chance that he does. Okay. Okay. Hold up. I think that's the right order of things. Well, okay, this guy is a very serious run-ender. Let me tell you that. We cannot do. So that's a problem. That's a problem. decent damage actually. Let's see. Can I get lethal? Wow, I did kill it before it attacks. Unreal. Whoa. Supposed to deal 7. I guess we are on that ship now. Whoa. I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna upgrade. We do have pantograph. 6. Host to deal 6. Whenever host eats the enemy, we gain summon 3. It's not bad. Let's try it. Hold on. Wow. Just one guy? I don't think we are coming out alive, buddy. Ethereal draw 3. Oh, yes. Ethereal draw 4. That's just an ethereal skim? Weird. Alright. So the question is, draw 3 versus gain 2 energy. I think I'll do it. The HP is getting nice. GG. Ethereal. I'll transform that. GG. Wow. This was pretty mighty, eh? Haunt. Vulnerable and weak are twice as effective against the enemy. If only, I applied either of them. Okay, that's not gonna work. Do we want this? I have nothing that draws me cards. Right? That blocks. It's all attacks. It's a little bit much. Doesn't really add block though. Pretty garbage. I think we can do this flatten. So this act, I think we are okay. I'll do the strike. Poke. This is a really bad opener, by the way. I'm on a whopping 71 HP, but let me just see what happens. Okay, sickle. Sickle. Poke. Yeah, they are dealing. Okay. You kind of have enough block. Hey, Ghibli! High five, okay. Okay, so if I don't do that parse, that's gonna go away. Does it? What I wanna do? So that's gonna be 6 block thanks to the cloak clasp, and we will be taking 19. So 13 to the face. Osti will die. Do I want to use the energy potion? Double potion moment. I mean, I am sitting on a whopping 71 HP. It's not the end of the world to take damage. The file will... Yeah, I don't like the file going away. I don't like that the file is going away. So that's 15. If I do this, Osti will survive. Yeah, let's do this. I like Osti surviving. Why are you not dying? I'll take one of these defense away. We are doing some nice stuff, but yeah, I mean, Osti was very much looking forward to dying. Osti, my boy. Osti, my girl. Okay, poke. Bodyguard. I'll just unleash. Okay, Osti survives. Not very elegantly, but he does. Okay. I'll get rid of one more strike in our deck. Osti dies again. We are beating a boss and we are barely taking damage. So I don't think we are in a situation that is bad at all. 15 to my face, you say? Could I convince you otherwise, buddy? Okay. Eidolon. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Okay. If Osti is alive, you kill it, and you gain block equal to double his max HP. Really? Really? Hang. I like Hang, but I mean, let's try. Okay. What do you give? Oh. Oh. Unleashing the Protector. Oh. So Unleash gets upgraded into 10 damage. And also it deals damage on Osti's max HP instead of current HP, which is very good. It's pretty good. So what do we have that summons? We do have the Sikkim. Yeah. We do have the Bodyguard. Not much else. Or we could just go for Prismatic Gem. Interesting. That's the first time I see that. Okay, I'm gonna go to a lot of elites and a lot of fights. And I think this act is giving me it. This is 5 elites, which is the theoretical maximum. If I recall correctly. So that means we will win the round if I make it out alive. Let me tell you that. Okay, well, we can kind of do it. Let's try. How quick I died with that silent, I'm still amazed by it. Okay, so 13. Okay. That's 14 in your face, buddy. Okay, so right now I'm taking, well, both deal 7. Okay. Thank you, Old Smith Stone. You did save me. I do not have strikes in the deck because I have drawn them all. Really? Unreal, buddy. So now we will be getting cards from other classes as well. Okay. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And that's a lot of order, I believe. What I did just here. Okay, 21. Okay, I do have 1 strength, don't I? So that is 12 damage for 1, if I want. Poison is obviously garbage. I think we skip. It's not very good. Okay. I'll go for 1 event, I think. Add 3 damage 4 times. Deal 3 damage 4 times 2 enemies. I do have strength, so that is 1 cost 16 damage. Or I could do this. I guess I'll do that. I'm not sure. Okay, that's a lot of damage coming my face. Whoa. I have no workaround. I have to take that damage, eh? Well, the strength enabled us to. That's a whole lot of damage. 13 plus 13 plus 9, that's 22. That's lethal. Yes, it is. Acro, yes. Cloak of Stars. Oh, it is pretty bad, by the way. Acro was nice though. Okay, Seance. We remove a strike, please. Right hand. Let me actually take a look at this. What's going on here? Oh my. So guys, what I can do here, I can let go of playing the right hand. And nah, that's not going to happen, right? Can't do it. I will add retain to the block card and hit you in the face. Poke. Flatten. Unleash. Strike. Okay. Gives us 14 block. Pretty ugly. Why did it give me 11 block? Because of the dexterity penalty, I guess. Okay, well, we are getting our ass kicked against the trash fights here. That's interesting. $17. So whenever we play a card, we are going to lose strength, dexterity, whatever it is, right? Which is pretty tiresome. I mean, one trash causing us so much trouble is a little bit problematic. Okay. I should have actually played it. Okay, this was, extremely annoying. I took like 40 damage from a trash fight. That was somewhat unexpected, to say the very, very, very least of it. So he does come at me at 22 damage, which we absolutely can't handle. Kind of doesn't really matter. I'm dying, just like that. Very nice. Sure. I mean, yes. I'm getting the oddest draws here. I just don't comprehend what's going on. Yes. Okay. Can we kill? That is... Okay, we are close to being lethal. We made it out alive. Pair was nice. Okay, the card rewards have all become entirely garbage. There is that little problem. Okay, I mean, we have been capitalizing on our HP, so let's go. But yeah, I don't think we are coming out of this alive. It's the B fella. So the problem is that we can't block, right? Ethereal card, game 4 block. We do have a few ethereal cards, like 3, that can give us some block, but let's try to go for the damage. It's just too much damage here. Yep, dying. 4 times 7 should be lethal for me. Well, I'm dying, I think. Exact lethal. Beautiful. Hey guys. Okay, very nice. No. Casual strolling on around 80 HP. 2 trash K-man. No deal like. 50 damage in my face. Perfect natural. 10 random rare card. These could be really bad, right? Right. Okay. If it's the top card of our deck, we play it. Decent block card. Interesting. Okay, so turn 1 and I have to take 12 damage. Perfect normal thing to happen. Turn 1 I take 12. 12. And obviously. Now this is the kind of stuff that drives me insane. 0 defensive card. So I could take that damage in my face. Sure. Wow, buddy, thank you. So good. Patter. And we did get an additional card that blocks, right? Shall we try the Astral Pulse? I will. Okay, these are not the greatest at all. Maybe I should have gone to the event there. I guess I'm doing the pathing wrong or something like that. That could be decent against an elite, I suppose. Oh, really? One fight where it doesn't help. One fight. Okay. He says my journey ends here. Okay, 25 has started. So we can deal like 40. 22. It's going to be extremely depressing. I think I'm gonna die to this fella. 23, 26, 52. Okay, if I draw the thing, I haven't. I needed to draw this one. Then maybe we could have had lethal there. 37. I think that's lethal. Wow. Oh God, it worked. One week, one. So right now we did add a card that gives a card that spans stars, but we haven't added any star generation. I don't think we can do this. I'm not very sure if we could do this. So upgrade the tax deal, additional damage. Because I don't want to. I'm not really sure about that one. What the hell? Insane. We take 6 there. Oh, that was lucky. Very nice. It was on top of our draw pile. Okay, now it's not very lucky though. Sovereign Blade is in my deck, so it will not let me draw. Nice. Oh, interesting. Oh, not really happy with it. So we have the thing that allows us to deal 3 additional damage with upgrade attacks. You kind of want to get one. Not the greatest, that's for sure. $13 HP. Okay, let's risk it. Okay, I'm most likely dying here. 13 HP against an elite. Sovereign Blade would be insane here. I mean, the Seeking Edge. It's gonna become AoE and we will just win. We can't really do anything here. There's 16 damage there. So we are just shy, right? We need one more energy, which we don't have. This is very sad, but I'll do it. No reason. 6 damage in the face. As always, a pleasure. Okay, so the question is, so if I play the Sovereign Blade now, that means that I will have a chance of drawing the next turn and it is just lethal, right away. No need to even think about it. Okay. We can try something else, but it's not going to be very likely. Hold up. I've got 6 stars. I'm thinking of a 500 IQ idea here. So if I, let's say, do Falling Star next turn, right? Thanks to the convergence. I do Falling Star next turn. And then I will also have the Astral Pulse in my hand. That's going to be 7 plus 21, which is going to kill this. And then I immediately play the Sovereign Blade for the kill. I think that works. I think that's a good idea. Let me try this. Okay, go. So if I did think this correctly, that should kill that one. Now everything comes out. Ah, yeah. That was somewhat beautiful. At the start of your turn, forge 4. Kind of, yes. Okay. So I want to heal and go to the delete, maybe. Let's go. That is pretty decent, no? I mean, would I take 1 here? No, I will not take 1. Is that lethal? Whoa. No. Okay, let's try. Bird. It's the bird. Do I want to gain thorns? think 3. Maybe that was a mistake. I'm not very sure about it. Okay, so he's trying to deal a lot of damage. That's gonna deal a ton of damage. If I had 1 energy, that would have been GG, right? That would have been lethal immediately. Yeah. Okay, so I can actually, hey, that can save me, right? There is a 500 IQ idea there. Whoop. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. 24. Is that lethal? It is. Okay. Lucky fish. Gain 7 block. Gain star. Yes. I think. Hey, kill it. Wrought in war. And I'll go do this. We should be able to bring it to the range of the thing. Okay. So how much is this? 25. Not enough, I think. Okay, should be lethal. Ish. 23. I am invincible number 2. I kinda like it. Do I dare? Do I frigging dare? Can I handle it? I will try my luck, hopefully not die. Alright. Forge 3. Let me take a look at these. So that's free, right? Oh, hold. Hold the hell up. Excuse me? Is that real? Turn 1. 78 in your frigging face. I understand. That's perfectly balanced and logical. Okay, I see. Fully normal phenomena. Well, do I want to? I guess. I don't want to die to an accident now because when I draw that thing back, we are done, right? No die place. Defend, furnace, gather light. And we are there. So whenever I draw it again, I think we should be killing or at least close. Okay. Convergence. How much is this? It's 39. It's lethal. Go. Oh. Buddy. It could have been nice if I actually drew the thing. You know? Oh, thank you. How generous. Forge. Forge 30. So about that. Yes. Let me try it. Okay. Oh, Astrolabe. Empty. Oh, Seneko. Seneko is here. Okay, so about Seneko. We kind of have a ton of one-cost cards in which Seneko is not really the greatest, I'm afraid. Astrolabe. Transforming 3 strikes and upgrading them, I guess. Tada. Heavenly Drill. Make it so. And Comet. These are not really very good. I mean, I guess make it so plus is okay, but we'll see. Okay, we definitely want to go shop. Shall we go shopping? Yeah, I'm gonna go to that shop. Okay, so how much is this? So if I had 1 energy, this would have been immediately lethal, right? But that's the operative word, right? We don't have that 1 energy and we will be taking a lot of damage here. That's 25, that's gonna be 50. It's not enough. We would have liked some energy here. For sure. This was a pretty large chain. That was a bit of order. Yeah, my mistake. Refine Blade. Kinda helps us. We need the energy, even if it's next turn. Attack gets enchanted with... Power gets enchanted with Swift 2, which means we'll draw 2 when we play that power. Okay. Skill gets... +2. I'm gonna do this. At the start of your second turn, gain 2 energy. There are no potions, you have 2 additional dexterity. We don't. Alchemize. Oh, it's a neutral card now, eh? Whenever you play Sovereign Blade, gain 6 block. Would I ever be able to play that? And let's see how it goes. So plus. We can actually play 3 skills and get it back, can't we? 39? That's a lot. please. Okay. Beautiful, but I want to do this. So we can't really go for the upgraded axe angle, can we? Not sure. So that is that 130 damage? Okay. Okay, that was interesting. One shot. Perfectly logical and balanced. Hold on. That make it so he's actually helping, eh? I'm a little bit surprised, but I think it does. I mean, kind of helping. Okay. It's 20. It's 20. So that's 25. That was an easy fight. Okay. Increase the cost of Sovereign Blade by 1. Now hits an additional time. I mean, I'm already energy hungry as it is. Can I handle that? Can I handle the Sovereign Blade costing 3? It does hit an additional time. Okay, let me try it. I'm curious. That's a very good one. Can't grab them. Can't grab them. No, 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 no. Somewhat, maybe. I could get rid of this defend and I could grab a potion. Attack potion, skill potion. Or I could go for a glow. I'm not sure. I'll go for a skill potion. I mean, with this class, we can go for the, as you know, we can go for the skills with star costs on them, and it's going to get reduced to 0, which I'm actually thinking about now. Or I could do the draw. We could even do double potion here. This doesn't look very good. Okay, so, oh, I can do that, eh? Really? I mean, 70? 70, you say? That's some decent damage you have there, but 70 in your face. I got it. That's logical. Okay. Okay, now the question is, what else do we play? We could play the convergence. So if I draw the thing that deals double damage on X4 or greater, how much damage is that? It's 13 times It's 13 times. Yes, it's lethal. So do I wanna... Okay, then shall I try to take less damage? But obviously I will be drawing 5 cards out of 15, which means there is a 1 in 3 that I hit it. This is a little bit of a risk here. Okay. That's pretty beautiful. Our chances of finding lethal are... Okay. I think we have found lethal. No. How about like this, buddy? Thank you. Juzo, really? A second conqueror? Probably not. I'll go for another elite, I think. Okay. What would I upgrade? The boss is the crab. I mean, I am in need of a lot of stars, right? Yeah, these are hard decisions. I'm not very sure what I'm doing here. Wrought in War. Okay, that's a 22 damage that I can do nothing about. Okay, we could do the Big Bang. That will draw us only 1. And that will be our last chance to prevent that damage because I can do nothing else, right? Or we could do Manifest Authority to prevent at least some damage. I guess we'll have to do this. Really? That's the one. Wrote. Okay, so 23, 34. Do I want to do that? So much damage. Okay. So hold on. Wow, that is almost lethal. Almost being the operative word again. So this is never happening, so we can actually do this, I think. Okay, so how close is this to lethal? For 30, 56, that's gonna be 112, right? I'm again just 1 energy short. Okay, I play the Smith. We go up to 56. Then I play the Sword Sage. Hold on. 56. $56 is gonna be 112, and that's gonna... Is that working? That was 224, by the way. Okay. Colors card. Right. Conqueror. Yeah, the light. Conqueror on top. Cachet. How much is this again? 13. If I do this, that's 24, that's 27, that's 54. And with that one, it's lethal, but we don't have the energy, right? Let me think. $24, $27, $54. $24, $27, $34, $68 is not enough. What if I play Sword Sage? That's not enough at all. Okay. So we kind of will have to take that damage. Right? That's a bit tiresome. Okay. Yeah, 11 damage is a little bit sad. Eight damage 3 times. And on top of that, it's actually 11 damage 3 times. But at this point, I don't think that's what we want. But 11 damage 3 times is pretty nice. Okay, so do we dare do this and then die? I'm not very sure I did the right thing by... That's for sure. Do I want to do this? Probably not. Okay, that's enough block for whatever we want to do, I think. Forge 40, nothing big. So at the top of my deck, I have the 14 block card, so it doesn't matter which we hit, right? There is actually 2 of them. We want to keep the HPs on a similar level, but the problem that we have is we didn't draw the most important thing. So he's gonna hit us very hard now, and we are praying that we can kill at this point. We definitely should be able to, I think. And we aren't. Is that correct? How is it 82? Is it spelled correctly? But he should be taking double damage. Stupid game, man. I knew it. Oh, I was surprised because he definitely should have been dying there. I'm like, how the hell is he surviving? And turns out he isn't. Okay. No. No. Can't. Okay, we made it to the final act. Okay, who's this? Ah, it's that fella. At the start of... Okay, you may not draw cards during your turn. How many cards do I have that say draw? I have the 1 cost 2 star thingy. So hold up. Other than that, I have 0 cards that draw cards. Is that correct? That is correct. So that means I can get this for just that cost. Fiddle. So we can get a random power from our draw pile and add it to our hand and play it for free. We have the Seeking Edge. We have the Furnace and Sorcery and Parry. We have 4 alternatives. I'm going to try this. So we didn't get the energy. That's a shame. Where would I go? I mean, I feel like getting out of the act will allow us to beat this. So I want to go to many rest sites. So I don't fight too much. But so the place with the most rest sites has also 2 elites in it, which is fine. The start is nasty because the trash can be pretty annoying and we are bound to draw badly. But we have the 2 additional card draw per turn. We don't have a shop in this. Okay, so in this many rest site thing, we do not have a shop. Oh my god. Okay, well, we can actually do this way. Then we go middle. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let me grab the drink. Okay, we can win. Come on, come on. Let's see what we got. Oh, Seeking Edge. Hold on. Is that lethal? Is that lethal? Almost. And we have the Astral Pulse, which is lethal. There we are. Gather Light. Hegemony. We kind of want energy. Can we take that? That hegemony? So we gain 3 energy next turn at the cost of 2 energy and playing a subpar card, right? I don't think we can handle that. I mean, the only additional energy we have right now is the 2 energy that we gain from the Candelabra on the second turn only. We are pretty energy hungry. Let me try. We are, as I said, pretty energy hungry. Make It So. By the way, Make It So is doing a pretty decent work. I will have to be honest. So Sovereign Blade is 21 twice. So the glove will not draw us cards. Have to be careful with that one. So that is 31 times twice, which is not lethal. And I do not have a single card that... Let me think. I could do Venerate. I could do Falling Star. I could do this. Okay. Actually, I could do this then. And that's just lethal. Easily. Is it easily lethal? Yes. Okay. Parry plus again. Another parry plus. I mean, whenever we play the Sovereign Blade, we actually kind of win. I do not get anything out of playing. By the way, I also have Lantern, right? I keep forgetting. So my first turn is 4 energy, my second turn is 5 energy, and then I'm done. Right? That's it. Let me see. We can remove 1 more card. 7 stars. No, thank you. No. Cosmic Indifference is an idea. Or I could just remove 1 more card. Now, I was thinking about removing Comet, but we kind of play it at times. Heavenly Drill, same. I'll just remove the Defend. And I'll grab the Cosmic Indifference, I think. I mean, we do have 3 potions. Not that this one is really very good. You know, this could be very good. It will add damage to our Sovereign Blade, right? I mean, at this point, Explosive Ampoule will not be really the greatest potion on the face of the earth. Okay, let's go. Okay. 266. We'll do Convergence. We'll do this. We'll do this. What else do I want to do? We are kind of sitting on everything here, so don't need to do anything, I think. I can't sit on the energy. This card is really good. You know, it comes into your hand from anywhere, right? From your deck. Okay, we have 6 energy. So I'll do this. Right? I suppose I'll do this. Yep. I'll do this. See, it's back again. And that's already 75 damage. Okay, so do I want to take a little bit of damage? If I do allow myself to take a little bit of damage, we can do pretty great things the next turn. How much damage will that hit for? 50 times 2. I could just do the money here. Okay, so that heavenly drill is dealing a lot of damage actually. Hold up. 13 times 6 is 78. Multiply that by 2, that's 156. Which is an option. I won't be able to draw a card with this. Do I want to go for 156 in the face? I mean, I kind of do, right? It's next one, it's lethal. I mean, sure. And I think we go through, even if he gives us weaken or something. Yep. No need. Event. Ripple Basin for ornamental fan. Captain's Wheel for pendulum. What's pendulum? That's gonna be a slow one. Mercury Hourglass in favor of anchor. I guess we can do that. Okay. Glow Plus. Actually, I will accept that for once. Because, we cannot draw cards on our own turn anyway. Thorns. Sure. Never gets outdated, right? Multiple hits are always a thing. Okay, so what do we want? Do we want to do the Sword Sage Plus? Cosmic Indifference is useful. Stars. That's the only thing. Oh, good God. That's a very bad upgrade if I ever saw one. Okay. Go. Okay. Let's think. We have Make It So. Invincible. Venerate. Defend. Gives me Make It So back. Make It So, I really like Make It So. I think it's pretty decent. 18. So, do I want to do anything else? Do I want to do the potion? Probably not. I think we can handle. Okay. So the energy relics are saving our life, guys, because we are sitting on a firm 3 energy. That's not good enough. Convergence. That's the thing that helps us keep our hand. Parry is not really working up to standard, I would say. Okay. $18 is exact lethal. Did it go down to 17? Okay. Parry gets played there. I know it's order, but so he's gonna take our upgrades away. At least we got rid of the ethereal thingy. Okay, so Heavenly Drill is gonna deal 8 times 4 times 2. What happens if I do this? 8 times 4, that's 32. Multiply that by 2, that's 64. And considering we have the thing, it's going to be lethal pretty easily. Let's go. Okay. How much is that doing? 29. Okay, we'll do the Potion Belt. Spoils of Battle. Forge 15. Let me grab this. Do I want to go to an elite? I do have 4 potions. I have decent HP. I have a rest site coming up. Let's go. Heavenly Drill is 15 times 13 times. It's actually 19 times, right? 19 times 4 times 2. How much is that? It's actually decent damage. 19 times 4 is 76. That's going to be 152. 152. 152 damage. And the problem is, if I even play anything from my hand, then the 152 damage is off the table, right? Because the X does not get doubled unless... So we play the Falling Star. I don't have 3 skills in my hand that I can play. So guys, I have to decide between 152 damage and kind of playing everything else. So with 152 damage though, I will not have lethal, right? I could maybe have lethal with the Comet. I guess we let it go. Well, that's gonna mean 15 block when I play the damn thing, I guess. Sad. Okay, so we have this. That's pretty good. We have this. This, and this, and this, and this. So we managed to gain additional energy for the next turn again. This should be pretty close to lethal. I haven't taken a look, but let's think about it. So that's going to be 76. We don't have the ×2 thingy. Oh, we do have the ×2 thingy in the form of... Did I play the thing? I haven't. Oh, I haven't played the Sword Sage. That's my mistake. Okay, let me think. So then we should not have lethal, right? Growth in War. Spoils. I mean, it's not very far. It's not very far at all. Is it? Okay, hidden cache. Okay. Okay, that should. Okay, well, that is pretty close, I would say. Shall we try it? I mean, I think we should. So. Okay, I mean, we should be able to deal 18, 19 damage, whatever it is. Kind of drew it back. There we are. Still chaos. Okay, so that summon fort is pretty good, I guess. Okay, elite time. 29 is a decent bit of starting damage you have there, my friend. 29. And I really don't have anything to mitigate this time, and I have nothing, right? Nothing. Oh, I mean, I do have the Gather Light, I guess. Okay. That's 17. Okay, so we can maybe not attack and gain 4 block. That's 21. Okay. But if I play the... if I play the thing, then it's not going to be the case. Obviously, I could do the Distilled Chaos here. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so that's off the table now. How much damage is this? 24. $64. Do I wanna play Venerate or the Hidden Cache? Obviously the Hidden, right? That gives more stars, considering I'm not utilizing them immediately. Okay, so how much damage is this? 64. If I play this, that's lethal. That's gonna be 96 times 2. Okay, attack potion. What's this one? Up to 10 block. Okay, I guess that would be too much. Semruk selam. Videosu var YouTube'da güzel. Okay. Make a power, make a skill. Oh, that draws cards, right? But we cannot draw cards, can we? Because of the fiddle. Okay. Make a power. Powers cost 1 less. I mean, okay. See how it goes. Okay, so 15 HP versus an upgrade. Let me see what upgrades we have. Innate. Becomes innate and it saves us a lot of energy. We do have a lot of powers, by the way. No, that actually could be okay. Is that worth more than 15 HP? I think it is. I'm not absolutely certain, but okay. Okay. Innate. Yeah, I mean, saves us 1 energy immediately. Arsenal. I'll just go Furnace. Do I want to upgrade these? Probably not. Okay, when I play skills, he gets a little bit mad. But I think we should still. I love this card. Let me tell you that. Love it. It's beautiful. That's 21 in his face. Do I want this? Let's, for the sake of argument, assume that I do. Okay. Hit me. Okay, so that Heavenly Rail is lethal. Easily. Right, very, very easily. Okay, so do I want to do anything else other than that? Well, I mean, it's very easily lethal, so we could maybe do, some other stuff, as in, scaling the Sovereign Blade a little bit more. Okay, Cosmic Indifference. What do I want to put on top? What do I want to put on top? The thing that I want to put on top is this, but it does get played. It's a little bit funny. All right. What else do I want to put on top? Other than that. Draw. Cannot do draws. I could do another summon fourth, maybe. How much is this? Yeah, it's very easy. Go. Okay. How much does he hit for? 10 times 3 is a bit. It's a lot. It's a decent amount. Okay, so, and I kind of have nothing to prevent that damage. Really? I mean, I have this, but... Okay, so how much damage is this, by the way? Hold the hell up. And I already have the Captain's Wheel, which does the thing. Yeah, did forget about that. Okay. So... by the way, this was lethal. Let me tell you that. That's a beautiful card. I love it. So, 53 twice. Hidden Cache versus Spoils of Battle. We also forged 10. Yeah, I think we should have it here. Okay, so 173 you say, buddy. How much is this? It's enough, right? 89 twice, which is 178, and it is enough, right? Okay. So, the 3 cost is rather painful, though. So we have one problem now. It is enough to kill him, but I will not be drawing in the next turn, right? I'm not drawing it next turn. So the best strategy for us would be to play. Sadly, I can't do the Hegemony either. What happens if I upgrade them? Okay. So I could do this to gain some stars. Yeah. So the thing is, we have lethal when we draw the thing again. Okay. So we have to rest for a few turns. 99 twice. Okay, that's the best draw possible. Okay, really? Which is beautiful. It's enough block on its own. GG. Maybe I should have put the thing on top. Okay. Maybe I should have put the sword on top, right? Do I get anything out of playing this attack? Probably not. Let's go. Okay. 115 twice, which is perfectly balanced and fair and logical at the same time. Okay. I did do a little bit of an oopsie here. Yeah. And it's not gonna be lethal because of the that was a bad move. So we don't have lethal the next turn. And all of my potions are based on, hitting. I guess we could do this as well. I mean, it's lethal. Very hard lethal, but... Okay, now we need to survive a single turn. Yes, I think it's GG now. I did forget the cost was 3 there. That was a bad mistake on my part. Okay. What can we do? Let's just amp up our stars. And it's lethal. That's a bit of a sword, right? Nothing big. Nothing fancy. Only like... How much damage is this? Okay, guys, let's just go full show business here. It's 3 cost, I shall not forget it. 500 damage, not much. Okay. 25k. I'm doing my part. Okay. Unlocks remaining 1. We have 1 unlock remaining to score. With the score. Mini region. What? Okay. Oh, orange dough. That's actually good. Okay. Unlocked event reflections. That's just reflections reflected. So Ironclad 15 bosses, Defect 15 bosses, Score, and Silent 15 bosses, and Necrobinder, yeah. And because I did fail with the Regent the most, that's why I have it with it first. Okay, so the Regent is on 4. Okay. Let's see if we can make this work. Omae wa mo shindeiru. The 2 cards thing was pretty nice. And guys, normally, I wouldn't normally pick that, but thing is, we did have very little in the way of draw. And so that was basically draw 2 cards each turn without any drawback. We were basically a combo deck there. By the way, that card was great. Because at first I didn't think about it. So the card that says, whenever you play 3 skills in a turn, add this to your hand. So the good thing with that card is, it goes anywhere, right? I mean, I thought it would return from the discard pile to my hand. It doesn't say that. It says, add it to your hand, which means, you can take it from even your deck, right? Which is pretty good. Sometimes the damage was not really very great, so we had that. I mean, I think this is just too specific, but you know, just to get it once, I'm gonna go for it. Because the thing is, take a look at this. This is a starter relic. We have a regular relic that does the same thing. I mean, it's a little too little, right? Why am I drawing 2 additional cards at the start of elite fights instead of, you know, at all times? Starting bonus, you know, a regular common relic is not too far off from the, you know, the thing. Okay, let me think. Yeah, in Slate Spire 2, it's a little bit more reliant on the events because, you know, the enchant thingy makes such a huge difference. Yeah, but the general idea is to go through an act with as many edits as possible, and if you make it through, there is a very good chance that you can win because you know the relics make a rather large difference. Okay, so what to go for? Hmm. Hmm. I guess. I could actually. Okay, I will reserve my right to stun for when I need it. There we are, and should be okay. Look at the frailty inflicted on me. Okay, poison, 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 or shift. Try a poison. We never tried poison before. So Wrigley. Mm-hmm. Okay. That doesn't deal damage to me, right? And he is dead. He's actually not dead because he's gonna be. So I'm gonna get 1 HP, pretty annoying. Okay, sure. Oh. This was a tad little tiresome. Ah, couldn't get away with taking no damage. Ah, triggers a little. Dagger spray. Upgrade 2 random cards, remove a card from your deck. Short term better, long term better. Yep, I knew it. Clumsy. So clumsy is not a terrible curse. It just gets removed after drawing it once. I'm taking the... Okay, I'll just go for the... 11 damage. I'll do this, I'll do that. I suppose it still does more damage than the upgraded strike, right? Because in 2 turns it is 9. I love wasting energy like this. It's my hobby, right? I have only 3 and I'm still wasting it. Dead. Dead. Well laid plans. Too early. Dash. I guess dash. Sly, apply 4 poison. We kind of don't have anything to work with that. No. This is a pretty big shame. I wish the upgrades weren't strikes. I think we are in a pretty bad shape right now. Okay, so dagger spray. And we didn't really get stronger. We do have the potions, thankfully. But that's it. Okay. I mean, Dash is doing pretty hard, solid work, by the way. Is that? Acro. Flick Flack. Too early for Acro? Sure. Okay, so we'll be drawing 9 cards for this fight? Yes. But I mean, Dash is doing quite a bit, no? $16 in my face, which is a lot. Okay. Okay, I'll go full defense here. Try to take as little damage as possible. This was unfair beyond logic and reason. 0 offensive cards have been drawn. Okay. Well, the HP is not dropping at all. But really, when I want to inflict some damage, why is it giving me these garbage hands? Okay, 10. Okay, I'll just go full defensive, and now I'm gonna draw a handle full of days, I think. Okay, finally we are inflicting some damage. Poison is here. Thank you, poison. Okay, we are close. Ish. Okay, that's 10 damage in our face. Okay. Yeah, I mean 10. Henri. So guys, up until this point the damage was bearable, right? The damage that we took was bearable. But we couldn't get away without taking that 10. I like prepared, but I think I like escape plan more. And we did crash to desktop, which is nice. What's this then? That was interesting. Frozen egg, that's actually pretty decent. Yeah, right back. Alright, so hitting early eggs can mean a win. Okay, what about this? Maybe this wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, 17. Alright, it's a shame that we couldn't get any single other card that was poisoned though. Shame. $24. Well, we can actually block pretty hard this month. $82. If I hit this, that's gonna mean, hold on, 82. He's gonna take 2 poison damage, that goes down to 80, and then he'll take 9 thorns damage, which will go down to 71, which is perfect. Okay, I'm not gonna hit him. Yeah, now we can hit him hard and we can stun him. So guys, the idea is this turn he gets stunned, this turn he's going to debuff us, and the next turn he's going to nuke us, and the idea is to kill him before he's able to hit us that hard. Okay, so let's think. Yeah, this goes without saying, I would say. So Dagger Spray is dealing 8 damage, and the Deadly Poison is going to deal 9 over 2 turns, right? So 37, 27. Okay, we should hopefully be okay. We need 18 damage here. Okay, we couldn't. Nice. Nice spit in our face. I needed 9 more damage. I could do either. Do I want to do 20 damage potion or 10 AoE potion? Festive Popper is very, very good. I love it. Retain, apply 7 poison. I mean, 2 cost is pretty huge. I'll just go for poison stab. So now finally we have access to a little bit more poison. Pretty good. Let us ramp the poison a little. Okay, poison please. Thank you. The poison should be almost enough. And it actually wasn't. I'm shy just a little, as always, which is beautiful, right? 2 damage short. Malaise is very, very good. You can trivialize boss fights pretty easily. Whoa, that was something. Really? Off you go. Poison potion. Well, we kind of want that. Pinpoint. Deal 17 damage. Cost 1 less for each skill played this turn. I mean, how many skills do we play? Escape plan helps with that. Let me try this. I'm going to go for the 8. I think we are fine. We have 3 potions. Decent start. precisely what I wanted to do. Gold back. Noxious, oh yes. Oh yes, upgraded to. Yes. Yes, Noxious Fumes, bring it, buddy. Noxious Fumes have not been drawn. That's the sad part. Okay. Okay, so they are hitting pretty hard. That's a bit of a problem. I kind of think we have to do it. I mean, it's a shame that we didn't draw either the upgraded defend or the other thing, but yeah, Noxious Fumes will just be slow here. I mean, this probably was the cleanest I ever had this fight on. Wow. Pantograph. Reflex. Slide draw 2. How many discard synergies do we have? Nothing, right? Other than the... No, we actually have Acro added to the deck. I mean, we definitely want the Dexterity Potion here. I will go do this. Hopefully it will work. The Malaise will be pretty good. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to survive the detonation. I again did forget about the Pantograph here. It's pretty funny. I mean, sure. That's a nice poison mount to have. That's pretty good. Okay. So I will take a little bit damage here, but I think now we should be very safe. -3 strength is quite something. And we are scaling pretty nicely with the poison is Stevie. Oh, how's it going? What are you up to? Are you still playing Raid? A few of the boys dropped by. They said they had stopped playing. Still playing. Nice. Okay. So guys, we need to kill this guy somewhat fast because he's going to explode. As you can see, it's stacking that. So I think we'll actually take 2 damage here on purpose. Okay. So he's down to 73 HP. We are killing him next turn, right? That should be killing next turn, yes. Okay, so the fella will try to hit us for 33 the next turn, which we can take, obviously. Okay. He's gonna die to the poison now. Yeah, definitely. One of the best games ever made. So this was actually an extremely awful draw, sadly. That's a shame. I mean, we didn't draw anything defensive and we are taking like 20 something in the face. Which means we would have died if it wasn't for Pantograph. Serpent form, good God. Okay. Ring of the Snake gets upgraded to Ring of the Drake. Okay. Whoa, at the start of your first 3 turns, draw 2 additional cards. Wow, this is insane. This used to be not be upgraded like this. It used to be pretty much garbage. Insulated Spy 1, this was getting upgraded into, at the start of each turn, draw 1 additional card. So instead of +2 on the first turn, it would be +1 on every single turn. Now it's insane. +3, +2 for 3 turns. Okay. So who from the old gang is still playing? You know, that actually is pretty helpful. Gives us 2 energy once. It would help us big time in putting the Serpent form into play. And Serpent form is insane. What would I upgrade if I get 6 upgrades? There is the 7 garbage. There's this. There is 6. So there are 9 regular cards and 7 starter cards in my deck, which means they are probably going to share it 3 by 3. I'm actually gonna do this. Schwagen is playing? Okay, can you tell him to come on the stream the next time you see him? I have been trying to get in touch with him, but I wasn't able to. Okay, so where do we go? That's an elite, that's an elite, that's an elite. Thank you. That's a lot of elites. Can we handle that? Wow. That's pretty nasty, guys. And it doesn't really allow you to rest in between, right? Just the ones. Just the ones. Can we handle it? It's a bit harsh. I'm gonna risk it and die. Okay. 17 in the face. Which we can perfectly tank, of course. Acro. And goes down. Maybe it's a better idea to take 1 damage or something, or maybe go for the Luminous immediately. It's an idea. So he stole that one. Okay. I would like to introduce you to my friend Serpent form. Hello. Hi. That's a bit of damage you have over there, buddy. That's annoying. I really didn't expect to get hit at this point. Escape plan comes back. Blur. Can we create that kind of block? I'm not sure, but we can try. Okay, so what about this? Well, discard that one, I guess. Maybe we should have used it to save ourselves some damage. So if I go left, I really don't want to take damage here, if that's quite alright, brother. Okay, let me think. Barely. But take a look at what happens after I play the Servant form. It's just insane. Instant lethal. Oh my god. Oh, footwork plus player, thank you. Dexterity strength. I'm not sure about these. Okay, guys, so if I go left, I am committing to the 4 elites. Let's just try it. That's a shame. So I've got 8 cards, which means I can do this. Oh god, no. I have only drones, strikes, and defense, and nothing else. Beautiful. Thank you. God. Shall we say go? That's pretty annoying. Okay. Okay, serpent form, please. Thank you. Serpent form. Luminous. Footwork. Blur. Okay. He didn't wake up anyone, so that's fine. Now we should be going pretty hard. Don't make that fall out, please. Oh, I did. That's not very ideal, is it? Okay. Dagger spray or something? Where is the dagger spray? I thought I had a dagger spray. Okay. I mean, we have a lot of dexterity. I mean, it does take us a while to play our powers, but as you can see, I mean, sure. I mean, you don't even have to think about damage. It's insane, right? The potions we are wasting is driving me a little bit nuts here. Haze. This. Do I have any synergies? I have got like 2 cards that discard cards. I think, yeah, that doesn't work. We'll go for piercing web, which is always awesome. Okay. They do have. Okay. I mean, these are pretty nice potions. I don't want to waste them like that. Yep, sadly 3 damage taken. Okay, well, this is not very ideal here. Do this. I don't want to take that much, for sure. You know, they should be dying. We kind of have everything that's important in play. Yeah, direct is not really very reliable. Okay, am I taking that damage to the face? That's not very polite. Really? No, no, no. I mean, I was going to get surprised. Another blur. I am not sure about this. Hey, Razagnath, thank you. Thank you, buddy. Untouchable. We are not really getting more blur plus again. Okay, time. The real stuff starts now. Can I? Oh. Serpent form. Neutralize. I mean, at least we managed to take 0 damage. And we got the nasty one in play. I didn't hit him this turn, right? So I missed 6 damage, I think, for nothing. Really? I do not have a single defensive card in my hand. Beautiful. I do not have a single defensive card in my hand, which means I'll be taking a ton of damage. 9 damage out of nowhere for absolutely 0 reason. Oh, that wasn't very polite though. Because I do have a lot of defenses, right? That's what we built the deck on. That was a little bit rude. The Hunt. Oh. If fatal, gain an additional card reward. I mean, that's not bad. Do I want to try prepared? (41 HP). So hold up, let me think. We actually are facing at least 2 elites without resting, right? So do I want to rest? What kind of upgrades do we have in place? Acro would be nice. I'll just do this. Right. It's a little bit cowardly, but all right. Serpent form. So do I want to do footwork blur, which is 11 block? Or do I want to go? I think I'll do this one. I mean, that's why we rested, right? So we could take a little bit of damage. Okay, so okay, and we should definitely be able to make the thing work, right? The thing that gives us additional card rewards. Hold up. Okay, don't die, please. Okay. Okay, so we have a problem. I didn't draw the thing. And if I keep playing cards, he's gonna die. If I don't play cards, then I will take face damage. If I play 2 cards, it's gonna die. He's gonna die to the thorns anyway. Shame. Piercing Veil number 2, yes. So if you ask yourself, guys, is Piercing Veil that good? Yes. That's the answer. Okay. So for example, 1 cost prevents 21 damage, nothing big. Not much, I know. Nothing too big. Okay, so do I want 1 daze in my deck at the cost of... Kind of no, right? 4 damage, 1 daze in my deck. No. Yeah, I mean, we do have the thorns. Sure. I want a dazed for 12. Yeah, I mean, I think we can take 1. I should have played the defensive card, actually. Okay, so can we kill? Is a very, very valid question. Does that make him kill himself? And we are going to make him 4 strength. We are going to make him lose 4 strength. Beautiful. Stop hitting yourself. Wow. This is the best B thingy I ever had. Okay, let's take a look at this first. No. Predator, probably no. That's a shame. Dagger throw could be the only one that's viable. Dang. We made it work, and okay, so this guy can be as dangerous as the bosses themselves. Yeah, he's very dangerous. I remember that about him. Okay. Because he has a very annoying debuff that he puts on you. Whenever you play a card, it gives you -1 strength, -1. You now understand, right? Yep. That's how good it is. I'll do double blur, or will I hit him in the face? Well, double blur will give us a lot of block. Sure. And the thorns is actually helping us big time with the damage, no? Yeah. I mean, okay. Can I draw the thing? There you go. I'll just do this, I think. When he is kind of killing himself. Good. Okay, so serpent form, surely we can play it. Okay, now we kind of want to be killing him, if we could. Okay. Couldn't kill, but I mean, kind of killed, but not really. Okay. Anything that we want to set up? No. There we are. Energy potion. Up my sleep. Footwork plus again. Yes. Okay, energy potion. Yes. Attack. Dexterity potion. I mean, I'm not sure. The potion wasting, yeah, is getting on my nerves quite a bit, but okay, so what now? I mean, I suppose we kind of go off with the powers here. It's a decent start, actually. Okay, so what is the situation? Okay, he's dead. I'll do this. It's a nice amount of block to carry over. I haven't been doing anything, but the guys are dying. That's pretty good. Okay, 33, blah, blah. Hey! Hey, Peroxide. Okay, so what do? We are close to having lethal. Okay, so he has 16 HP. That kills, right? Okay. It takes us so long to put the stuff in play, though, guys. It takes us so long. There is nothing that we need to set up. Oh, God. Footwork number 3. Okay. I'm going a little crazy here. Gigantification potion. That's a really good one. I mean, I have 3 footworks. Not actually the same thing, but okay. We can take 6 damage and attack, enchant and attack with 6 vigor, which means we can upgrade our dagger spray to deal 10 twice. Or, as I said, we can lose the potion. I'm gonna go for it, actually. And I'm definitely going for the okay, so we haven't drawn the thing, did we? We haven't drawn the thing. All right. Footwork. That is literally free, right? Okay. And I think we might do this. On top of that, we have this. It's fine. It may. Okay. I'll just do this. Fine. And do I want to do this on top? Sure, why not? Okay, it's going nice. I mean, 6 dexterity is pretty good. We kind of need draw. Yeah. That is our Achilles heel, I would say. Kind of does nothing. We have the blur, so we definitely want to do this. Okay, hit yourself. Fine. Okay, so he's buffing himself, so this is the perfect turn to squeeze the serpent form in, which is nice. Alright, so that's a little bit more dexterity, I think. Fine. Yeah, I mean, it goes insane, but you know, it does take us quite a while to set stuff up, right? I'll discard the defend. Yeah. I mean, as you can see, it does take us a really long while to set up, but after the setup is done, there is no stopping us. Okay. Is that lethal? It is. Infinite Blades plus. We gain an additional shiv every turn. I am not absolutely certain about that. Shiv. A shiv every turn. I mean, let's try it. Upgrade stuff. What do I want to upgrade? Acro? Acro is definitely an idea. Throw an additional card there. We have barely taken damage this act, right? Oh, crazy. Okay, so what do we do? Infinite Blades, footwork. Go. Right, it's fine. We can handle it. I will take 6 damage, please. You can try damaging me. I guess I'll go with the hunt. Okay, now I am taking 6 damage, which is not the end of the world. Yeah, I think we should save the Luminous in order to do the thing, the serpent form. Yeah, I think that is a better time. Let's see what you're made of, buddy. Our block is going to persist for a turn, so I'm going to do this. And I think we are through the hardest time yet. Yeah. Melees will help us big time. Yep. Should be very clean from this point on. I mean, the shifts just deal like 10 every time, right? I guess I'll get rid of this one. I'll take 7 more. Sure, bring it, buddy. I mean, also Noxious Fumes is slowly scaling, right? So I knew that we might have problems with damage, so yeah. Because Noxious is a little bit slow on the scaling. Okay. 1. Okay, well, I think I'll go do this. Oh, I'm taking damage. Yeah, there's that. Fine. We probably won't be able to do it, right? The hunt thingy. No. We would have liked a vulnerable source, that's for sure, though. Strikes and the defense are the thing that are giving us problems here for sure. That's so much block. Okay, so at this point it's basically dead. I have never gotten to this point, by the way. Okay, so can we okay, so can I play one more card? I think we can. 34, 21, 30, yeah. It will deal damage to my face. Okay. We have a very little chance to draw the thing. I'm talking about the hunt. We couldn't. Let me see if I want to do anything. I guess we don't. Just kill the fellow. And Venom Plus. Yes. We are suffering damage-wise. Killer. What the hell? Create an ethereal copy of the first attack you play each turn. Interesting. So do we want to do this one? Energy. Well, we kind of like energy, but that enthralled can be... Ethereal copy of the first attack that you play each turn. I mean, that's not really great. Okay, let me try this. I do have 500 something gold. I want to go to as many elites as possible. That's one elite each. 2, 3. Let's go. Oh, I drew the damn thing. Okay. That's mighty annoying. Okay, well, at least we are not drawing it again for a good long while. Okay, so he tries to hit our face for that much. Okay. Well, it does allow us to scale, right? And pretty nicely. Yeah, so guys, that is quite literally what I was afraid of. Take a look at my hand. I have millions of stuff. I do not have a single defense card. I mean, a defend at this point would give me a million block. I do not have a single defend in my hand. Yeah. Well. And the potions don't help. I mean, the least damage strategy would be this. The strategy that takes us the least damage, but I think we'll have to go for a sweet spot. Okay, so can we get lethal somehow? I mean, we do have enough block at least, right? Is that? Okay, so we have lethal, and we want to draw the card, right? We want to draw the card that gives us... That's a problem, right? We cannot draw the thing. Can I tank him? Not enough. So that's 2-1-2, and he's gonna hit me now. Yeah, can't. Shame. Footwork number 4. Actually valid plans. Okay, that's good. I'll take that. Okay, shop now. Footwork number 4. Really? Okay, finesse is insane. Right? It's insane. That's also pretty decent, I think. Okay, so first off, without hesitation, we remove a strike. Then we grab a finesse. No, that's not. We are too slow for that. Okay. So do we have any other shops coming? Not really, unless I go to that part, which I'm not really planning on. Okay. Every 5 cards you add to your deck, you heal. Of course, that was a bit of order because I should have bought the finesse after. I mean, okay. Lose 15 HP. Oh no. Lose 15 HP, upgrade 3 random cards. Finesse dagger, spray the hunt. Okay. Okay, now is our last port of call. Now I will handle it. Choose and choose. Power draws us 2, nimble. We can get a well, finish it. This is insane. Okay, we should definitely be able to handle this. Okay, so let's see what happens here. 1, 2. Okay, that working was pretty good. Okay, so I can just block, right, without doing anything. Okay, let me see if I want to play this. $20 block. Do I want to take like 5? So I can play defend and not take any damage, or I could play the infinite plays and take some damage. I could also use the acrobatics to... I was gonna say maybe I could draw the curse and get rid of it. That was an idea I had. That takes away 2 of the artifact charges, which is absolutely not bad at all. Okay. So do I want to sit on the Luminous or no? Okay, I have 9 dexterity. Okay, so that's the problem, right? That is our classic problem. Valet Plans is doing pretty good work though, that's for sure. Now we'll have to block for 40. Okay, so that is extremely bad. Oh, it's not this turn that we have to block for 40. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I will. Okay, so guys, I know that we have been struggling, but we are, I believe, at this point quite out of the woods now. Okay, let me see. And it's full blocked. Yep. As I said, after we get going, we haven't been able to play our Serpent form, I believe. Okay. But where have you been? Okay, so this will be a little bit of scaling. Okay, I will keep these two. And thanks to the valid plans, we'll be able to okay, it's not much. I will just keep about 100 block for you. Okay, so he's on 118. Okay, so the next turn we should be killing him. Acro. Entral discard, please. Okay. Okay, so he's not gonna die, is he? Okay. I never had this fight go on for this long, okay? So he has 34 HP. 24. You don't care. 19. Okay, and I will get my additional card reward, please. Letter opener. Noxious Fumes number 2. Who's the boss? It's the poison, the door fella. Do I want to deflect with 50 million dexterity? Yes. Hidden daggers. Nightmare. Now, if I only had the energy for it. Nightmare. I mean, I nightmare the finesse and it's a win? Yes, it is. Yes, okay. Colorless potion. I have been sitting on these potions for so long. Upgrade all of the cards in your hand. I mean, we kind of have upgrades on most of the stuff that we want, I guess. Maybe, you know. I have been sitting on that potion for so long, though. Okay, 62 HP. I will upgrade Nightmare. Oh. Bag of Prep. I will literally have a full hand size when I'm fighting elites here. Okay, I'm gonna go for the elite, right? In the worst case, I can just go for to that campfire and yeah. Okay, what now? Serpent form goes in. Okay, we kinda don't have defense here, right? Okay. So that's a thing. Whoa. Okay. Do I want to play that in Venom? Do I want to just take as little damage as possible? I think I'll do that, but I'm not really happy. Okay. 4 times 4. I mean, I love it how we never draw the thing at the right time. Never. Not once. Okay. Finally. Okay. Piercing Veil, always drawn at the wrongest of times possible. Thank you. Piercing Veil. Okay, now let me do a little bit of blocking, buddy. Okay. We can get the curse now. We didn't. Okay, well, I would like to introduce you to Malaise, I guess. Could have done Nightmare on the Malaise. much HP does he have? Okay. Okay, so this is making me take damage. That's a little bit insane. Whoa. 9 dexterity. We do take damage. Okay, we don't. Thank you. The poison. Anchor is nice. Serpent form number 2. Is that real? I mean, can we put it in play? Let's try. Okay, we can lose the potion. Obtain an upgraded rare power. I mean... Oh my god, that's... That's third serpent form. And definitely too much. Okay. Third serpent form. You know, my greed could mean the end of me. Okay, finally, I have managed to achieve something that I wanted. Nightmare on well-laid plans, please. Wow, Nightmare has a nice effect. Okay, let's take. Okay, now all of our cards are ethereal. Yes, that should, quite win the game. I mean, this is a thing for sure. 16. And this will take away. Yeah. Well, late blast does nothing. So we do have a decent amount of block, right? 16, 31, 41. Yeah, I mean, let's just do it. Yeah, I can't play any card anyway. Okay. So we do take damage a little bit slow, right? That's one of our problems. Okay. Okay, now he's gonna hit hard, yes. So the fella is on 39 HP. Which one can we kill? 35. Yeah, I mean, this sort of balanced approach is pretty nasty for us actually. Do I wanna? Really? Really? Yeah, I mean, it dealt that final 20 damage to me, right? It was very important. It was very important that the damage was distributed awfully in the most awful manner possible. So, we could just die. Yes. Thank you for dealing that beautiful damage. Acro is definitely happening. Yeah. Okay. Books. Okay, so they are doing 24 damage, right? Do I want to set up anything? No, not really. Just kill. That's good. What's this one? Speedster. Whenever you draw during your card during your turn, 2 energy I would say is a bit much. I don't think we want that. I would have gotten it if we... Okay, so I am going to heal 25 at the beginning of the boss fight, so we can definitely go for an upgrade. I want to go for the escape plan. Alright. I mean, I think we should be fine here. Okay, so sadly we did start with the curse in our hand. Can't do anything. Okay, so awful start as well. The guy starts hitting off pretty hard. We can do... I want to put this in play. I kind of want to put all of our powers in play. We can take a little bit of damage, right? Okay, I mean, 7. Now we put the second serpent form. Yeah, I think we can sit on that second serpent form maybe. Okay, that should be GG. Pretty easy. I mean, I'll just do this. So whenever we can find the time, we can put the other serpent forms into play. Okay, that's just 4 damage, I think. Let's just do it. Unreal, though. 3 serpent forms. Scaling will be insane when we get there. Okay. So that is 26. So we have 2 serpents form in play, so which means we'll be doing 15. That's it. Too much lethal. Kinda want to get this out of the deck, I guess. Okay, the hunt and acrobatics, or the hunt, or not really the hunt. Let's just do this. Yep. GG. Very easy, GG. There we go. There we go. I will have 50 million block now, I think. That's quite alright. Nothing big, nothing big. Casual amount of about 100 leftover block. Yep, there we are. And Venom. Shiv. Finesse. Another finesse. Another finesse. Get rid of the piercing whale. Escape plan. Acro. Sure. I'll do. Okay, I will play that curse, please. Finesse, shield, blur, kind of doesn't really matter. I'll do blur and defend. That fella again. How did he come back so quick? That's rude. Well, I mean, he could get infinite block, I guess. Okay, so he's dead next turn. Yeah, I mean, guys, take a look at the finesse. 0 cost, draw a card, gain 18 block, and deal 15 damage in our current situation, which is kind of good. Okay. Well. Alright. Where is my card reward? Well, I wanted the additional card reward here. Okay, nice. Okay, so where are we? Again at that annoying point. Oh, actually, the poor Necrobinder is the one that remains, eh? Everything else has been Ascension 4 now. Okay. So guys, tomorrow we'll have the Diablo 4 season getting released. Yeah, we are gonna play that. Yeah, get back in the ARPG genre. I think the Warlock will be available for play. We'll obviously be playing Warlock, right? Take a look at the new class. We'll see how it goes. It probably will be the strongest. You know, that is how Blizzard approaches this stuff. The new class is strong to, you know, promote sales, I suppose, which is, you know, I'm okay with that. But the problem is they sometimes overdo it. The worst one I ever saw was the Spiritborn upon the expansion's release. You know, normally in Diablo 4 there is a thing called the pit, right? Which you can actually measure your character's power very properly, right? Because in Path of Exile, for example, it's always a little bit nebulous, right? You can never know. I mean, you can know, but you can't tell which one is the strongest, but it's not very easy to do so, right? In Diablo 4, it's very much, you know, decided, right? In Diablo 3 as well. There is an area that gets harder and harder, and the one that can clear the highest is the best, right? And so, for example, like 10 tiers higher actually means quite more powerful than the others, but I think it's fine upon a release, right? But with Spiritborn, it was a little bit funny. Spiritborn was at 60, 70 tiers. So Spiritborn was about a few million times stronger than the other classes, right? That's a bit much. A few million times stronger. And I'm not, so I'm not memeing it here. Literally millions of times stronger. And guys, in order to demonstrate this, let me tell you a story. So I was playing Diablo 4, the expansion, and I always like going for 100% achievements to see if it's possible, right? And I was getting it done, right? And then I was like, okay, let me check the hardcore achievements, because that's always a problem for me. I'm not the best player, so hardcore is a little bit dangerous for me. So I did take a look at the hardcore ones. I'm like, these are looking a little bit bad, but let me try it, right? I didn't want to give up without trying. So, by the way, I am traumatized about hardcore from my youth a little. We didn't have the best connections in Turkey, so the lag was always an issue, right? So I thought, okay, let me try it. And the first time I tried, it went actually pretty good, right? Compared to what I was expecting. And I eventually died, which I still haven't been able to solve. It was a very weird thing. I was in a map. I was in a fully safe space. And when I'm talking about a safe space, I mean something out of reach of the monsters, right? I'm not talking about like safe, right? Sometimes people leave their characters in safe spots, and sometimes something comes and attacks them. That wasn't the case. Unattackable, right? An area unreachable by monsters. And from what I could tell, there was no environmental damage. Obviously, I died to some sort of environmental damage, but there wasn't any, as I recalled. So yeah, that was a good lesson for me. But I did get much further than what I expected. So I'm like, and when I restarted, it wasn't as bad as I thought, because you get all these account-wide unlocks. Anyway, when the expansion came, so this was before the expansion. So when the expansion came, I thought, okay, let me try this, right? And they did put some really nasty achievements in hardcore. So I started trying, and the Spiritborn was so powerful. So I started actually boosting people in hardcore pits. And about 2-3 days in, I'm barely max level, right? And I have very low paragon, so which means I'm max level, but on the very low side. And I was boosting a rogue, right, who had a much higher paragon level than I did, and much higher. So this is the earlier days of the expansion. So I was curious. I took a look, and he was something like the #1 rogue or something in the world. And imagine, so I was like 100 paragon, but the earlier levels are very fast. So the guy was on like 250. So imagine being the #1 rogue in the world with almost full playtime after the expansion's release, and you are getting boosted by a random Spiritborn with garbage gear. So for example, that is not something that I would accept, right? I'm not that much of an idealist. If there is that much of a difference, I will play the strong one. Beamy, launch late spark, get down to 23 HP, go on a fight, throw 0 block cards, huge frog sizes. Yeah. Take a look at my run history, right? I did get slapped very hard yesterday. Can I take a look here? Yes. Okay. We did manage these. Okay, so that is the win from yesterday. That is the loss from today. Yeah, it's very annoying. Those fellas are very annoying. It's the It's the 125 HP elite. Yeah, very hard to deal damage. With this fella, we destroyed it. This should have been a win. Yeah. This was insane. Take a look at these. 2 trash fights dealing 40 damage. But yeah, I mean, I have learned something, and the something that I learned is this is bad, really bad. Because guys, so I was trying to do an Osti synergy there, and so this could sound like an advantage to you. It's definitely a downside and a really big one, right? That kind of means don't really expect to get any carnivores from this point on, right? It's pretty bad, I would say. Because the thing is, guys, so imagine I was trying to do the Osti synergy, right? I had a lot of Osti cards, Sikkim can, yeah, Sikkim. There is this one. There is Snap. There is, yeah. There is this one. I had this stuff, right? And at this point, imagine I'm trying to get some cards that summoned because I didn't have enough summon cards, and an event gave me this. Yeah, events can make or break the game pretty hard, right? And while this isn't a really bad card, it's actually a pretty okay card, but wasn't for me, right? I mean, AoE 12 for 1 cost is pretty good. And I had even strength, but still, yeah, right hand. You're on Ascension 7 with Necro. Wow, that's pretty good. I still want to keep it balanced. I think I did do pretty decently. Yeah. So tomorrow, Diablo 4, guys. Yeah. So Diablo 4 will be, I'm guessing, several days, up to a week or so, right? Diablo 4 is a game like that, you generally can get done. It's not like Path of Exile, which you can never get. Boycotting stream tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, Diablo tomorrow, and expect quite some Diablo videos. You like the Necro, eh? I was never able to do a Souls deck until now. Yeah, still not a single Souls deck. I mean, I did have a few Soul cards in there, but that's it. Jess is doing the same thing that you do. Yeah, he's on Ascension 6. Okay, let's wait for the patch. Also, some stuff is definitely underpowered. We'll see how it goes. The new season is tomorrow, yep, 8 p.m. our time. So I guess we'll go live a little bit earlier. I'll do the season transition thing, and then we can wait for the season. Yeah, so I generally dodge doing seasons, from the get-go. I think I'm a little bit too old for the, season start crap, all that lag, DCs, etc. But yeah, I mean, that is how you get the viewership, right? I mean, you have to be there from the get-go so you can, inform people on stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye-bye.